Welcome back to another kind of funny E3 2021 live reaction. As always, I'm Tim Gettys. I'm here with Andy Cortez from the future.
Hello, Tim Gettys. Hello.
Whoa.
Closer, Andy, closer.
I don't like this. You're too close, Andy. The future's scary.
You're too far.
We have the man at E3 itself, Greg Miller.
Everybody get the fuck up. Let's get the energy
Let's
up.
get
I'm gonna
the
need
energy up.
I'm gonna need a big pep talk from the master of hype, Snow Bike Mike.
Go for it, Mike.
I'm here. And guess what? We do need a pep talk. You're right, Greg Miller. And as we look forward to all of these games, we look to the future. And that's what we're about to see here. The future of video games. We're living in the future, but also we're looking forward to the future. And I can't wait to see what futuristic titles, what weird, wacky, pixelated art games that will play in the future. Am I from the future? Are you from the future? I don't know. My eyeballs are kind of blurry right now, but I'm excited to have some fun.
Powered by WD Black. I'm Laura Bailey, but you may know me as Abby Anderson from The Last of Us Part 2 or Kate Diaz from Gears of War. Today, though, I'll be taking a break from fighting the apocalypse to bring you a whole host of exciting game trailers, reveals, and updates. But before we get into all that, I need to get my co-host on the line. I'm sure you're going to be familiar with this person. He's appeared in
the Baker?
The Last of Us,
The Baker's
Uncharted,
man?
God of War.
Yeah.
You name it, he's probably in the credits. So without further ado, here
Nathan
is my
Bake.
good friend and continual
Wake and bake.
co-star,
The Bake Dog.
Troy Baker.
God, look at him. Hello, Laura. You look amazing, as always.
is precious.
Yes, you may know me from a few video games.
Host and
Joe Miller
actor.
in The Last of Us, or good old Agent Jonesy from Fortnite. But over the next hour or so, Laura and I are going to be giving you the insight.
You
like that
motherfuckers
game,
giving
yeah.
Marvel's Avengers the credit it deserves. All right, I see how it is.
Developer interviews, exclusive trailers, and a whole lot more. including
Greg might know me as.
world premiere.
If you're a huge fucking loser, you might know me as Bruce Banner.
And we have a new addition to the show this year, the virtual show floor. More on that later. But let's kick things off with the
that's
first
all about.
world premiere. And for that, we're going prehistoric.
This is Jurassic
Vin
World
Diesel.
Evolutions 2. That would be crazy.
No, it's a world premiere.
Yeah, but it could be a world premiere trailer.
Oh, it's gotta be Vin Diesel Arc, yeah.
Well, this doesn't look prehistoric to begin with, right? This is what Ark looks like. There's lasers.
Hey, Arc robots.
Check.
Like a Dino Crisis. Or something?
I mean, no, because Capcom shows tomorrow.
Dude,
Okay.
Dino DNA. Instinction.
I love how these people are like, look, these games aren't being made, so
We'll
we're
do
gonna
it
make these.
ourselves.
Yeah. It's a Pachycephalosaurus.
We're hitting a good vibe right now, and I appreciate you a lot,
This could
Andy.
be it.
That's Stranding. Dino Stranding.
Yeah, that run cycle kind of rough.
The dinosaurs look pretty damn good, though.
Yeah, because they don't have feathers, Tim.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andy, for saying what is the
Jesus,
T-Rex
I'll
in
talk
the
about
room.
the controversial shit, you know?
Andy's not locked down by any kind of contractual agreements. He'll call it instinction like he sees.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's about to Call of Duty jump out the corner. Dinosaur's gonna be more scared of her.
I wonder if you can put
Spain.
hats on the dinosaurs. Instinction is expected in 2022. What's next, Laura?
Next up, Grow, Song of the Evertree is a sandbox adventure about the healing power of nature. Let's throw it over to Prideful Sloth HQ to find out more.
Joey game.
G'day from Prideful Sloth HQ. I'm Adam.
And I'm
Yo,
Cheryl, and
shout
we're
to the
the
giant
developers
sloth.
from Grow
Let's
Song
go.
of the Evertree.
That's
Like
real,
it.
Mike.
Grow
You
is
doing that?
Prideful Sloth's latest
How cool would that be if it just started moving its hand up?
Grow Song of the Evertree is a
Hella
beautiful
slowly.
sandbox game about growing new worlds building a town and bringing harmony back to the land.
Grow will be available later this year on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch.
Thanks for watching.
Oh shit.
Once upon a time, our lands teemed with creatures great and small. The beauty of the worlds was unrivaled. The people thrived and lived in harmony with the land around them.
Cute
This
music.
harmony was not to last. Slowly, without much notice, the withering was creeping in.
We should have gotten like instead of every game shown today is going to be on Xbox Game Pass, but like every voice you hear today is Laura Bailey and Troy Baker.
And all that was cherished.
I thought you were going to say every game you see today is definitely getting delayed.
One young, brave soul stayed behind. With support from their friends.
Oh,
and
no.
with boundless
ew.
determination.
Page Master shit.
This young soul seeks out a way to push back the withering.
You guys are doing a
and
great
bring
job, by the way.
life back to our world.
A rare Nick Scarpino appearance.
I just wanted to stop it and say, Tim, you're doing a great job. Greg, you look great in that jacket. Andy, never stop wearing those sunglasses. And Snowbike Mike, shoot me an invite. What's up?
Here's what I want you to know, all right? Last night, Jen and I laying in bed, and the one thing we said, we both missed Nick Scarpino. Right now, it's a special guest, though. It's Mika Burton.
What's up, everybody? Oh my
Hey.
Which is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in
How you
2020.
doing, Mika?
Hey, what's
Oh my
going on?
god, is that
Mika,
Andy?
you crushed it.
Thank you. Hey,
Congratulations, Mika.
I
You
hate
did
you.
fantastic.
You can't just hijack every
Right-
game review
Andy,
and make
right
it
there.
about dinosaurs.
Coming
toys.
for you. Coming for you. I haven't seen you in so long. I'm coming for you.
We'll see about that. We'll see about
Just, but thank you guys so much. I miss you so much. I keep
Miss
looking
you.
at the screen with the
Killed it.
cameras
Good
up
job.
here. I gotta go. My car's here, but I love you guys.
that.
Bye.
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 Good shit, Mika.
I miss Fred.
Guys, I also have to go. My car's here as well. I'm just gonna go. Just taking me to Starbucks. But I'll see you later. Okay, bye.
You guys see it's Jurassic World again. Jurassic Evolution, too. Mike,
Nick
you called it.
Yeah,
Nick
you
is
knew
so
it was going to be here.
useless.
Nick is the best.
Nick has such little use.
Our original Jurassic campaign, which is a story set after the events of Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. You're going to be leading efforts to contain, control, and conserve all those dinosaurs.
game finds a
running out
way.
in the wild.
Finds a way to be in every single showcase.
Single.
Every one. They haven't even shown like any gameplay or anything. It's just the same reveal trailer. It's like we couldn't even plop down a building. We couldn't put a cage around a T-Rex. Like we couldn't do anything in this.
I'm really thrilled to be showing
Every
you
time
a first look at
they see it, though, it
footage
gets you
from the game
hyped up,
itself.
right, Mike?
This
You're
is
ready to play.
from our species field guide
I mean, I
series
am
of
ready to
videos
play. Yes,
focusing
you're
on
right.
One of the many prehistoric species we have in the game. This is an
Mike's never been one to kick a Triceratops out of bed. You know what I mean?
We're showing you it in a new environment, never seen before. Jurassic World Evolution.
The age-old saying.
I'm looking forward to the game releasing later this year.
He doesn't look a gift brachiosaurus in the mouth, you know?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Shut the fuck up, Mike. You know, quit talking shit, idiot.
Let's not go overboard here,
You
y'all.
fucking loser.
Oh, let's go overboard here. Oh my god.
They weren't gonna do this, but they heard you talking shit.
Yeah,
Get the footage ready. Shut this fucker up, dude.
We've shown this 7 times. Let's get some footage ready. All right, here's 5 seconds of a Triceratops laying down.
PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox
Andy,
Series
did you
X
make
and
a
S.
future game show overlay?
Okay, for this next section, we're bringing
Yeah.
the joys of E3 to your
Yeah,
home.
can you
with a
update
series
that?
of demos you can play.
Yeah, my bad
Thank
on that
you.
one.
That's right, today. This is the
There we
Future
go.
Game Show
Everything's
virtual
good.
show floor. And
There
remember,
we
if
go.
any of the featured games grab your interest, you can try them out now by heading to the
Bet you
Future Game
Roger's
Show Steam page.
slacking me about
So
that.
let's head down to the show floor where I believe
Yeah.
Laura
Yeah.
is waiting.
What's on top of it?
Yes, hello, and welcome to the Future
Oh,
Game
they're on
Show's
the virtual
E3
show floor.
Just look
This is
at
what
it,
E3
Troy.
looks like.
I am looking at it.
Uh-oh, it's crashing a
It
little.
is incredible. They like
Okay,
nailed
well.
it. You know, minus the queuing and the heat and the, how do I say, musk that's in the air? But man, the darkness, perfection.
All right, enough reminiscing. Let's check out some games. I'd like to start by showing you A Tale of Paper. This is a striking platformer from Open House Games.
Oh, gotta run away from the
Oh, the
Roomba.
Roomba.
Puzzles and an
We're gonna get him.
Kevin's got
Kevin's
7 of them in his
Roomba.
house.
and mischievous Roombas.
And now for another tale.
Oh,
I
okay.
love this kind of funny game style
free codes.
showcase right here.
Sim, get packed.
Yeah, it really
fully
is like
loaded.
ours.
As you can see, it's all
Get
about
packed, I'm
moving
into.
couches on a couch. with
But
your
moving
friends
out
in
did really
couch
well,
co-op.
so
It's going to be available on Xbox One,
What is this?
PlayStation 4,
You know?
and PC, and is also backwards compatible
Whoa.
on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
This ties directly into
Are you done saying
unpacking.
couches?
Yes. Hey, Laura, do you want a drink?
Sure. What do you have?
Oh, did you see
Wait,
that?
what's
That was the
that?
mixer booth in the
No,
background.
no,
I saw it.
Don't worry.
Oh.
Chernobylite.
Mixer booth.
Oh no.
Whoa,
About
bunch of
that title.
codes.
Oh my God, Steam codes. Take a
about that
photo.
Right.
Chernobylite, another game that was
Oh,
just featured in the PC gaming
here's
show.
a genre cocktail full of co-op action RPG combat and
Ooh.
finished with a survival twist. How does that sound, huh?
Oh.
Okay. I said, how's a...
I heard what you said.
genre?
Tell me about the game.
This is Gatewalkers, which sees you and up to 3 other players banding together to tackle procedurally generated worlds full of monsters. But you also have to gather resources to fight off hunger, thirst, and the dreaded cold. Haku! Oh, like the element cold.
I'll see you, Troy.
Wow. Let's hope no one
God
gets
bless you.
thirsty enough for another one of your jokes. Anyway, come over here and check out the many imaginative worlds of Game Deck. This is an isometric RPG that has you solving crimes across multiple virtual realities, where your choices will shape the world around you in and outside of the simulations.
Ooh, ooh, ooh! Speaking of detectives, check this out. Backbone is a gorgeous adventure game
Oh,
from Egnos,
yeah,
located
this
in
looks good.
Pass. This looks
Vancouver,
cool.
Where you must crack cases to clean house in this corrupt post-noir city.
Oh my God. Did you see that picture of Thomas, Kevin's cat?
Well, if you like
Look at her all
raccoons,
sexy.
allow me to offer you more critter-based
Taking cues from
adventures
Spencer, am I right?
kinds. Set
Oh.
inside
Alright,
of a
I've been
magical
spacing
family.
out, but what the hell are you guys talking about?
Sends players to a snake
We're saying your sexy little brother taught your cat to be sexy. Meow.
To be okay, to be clear, chat for those of you who have no idea, his older brother is like 24 or something, okay? Or his younger brother is like 22 or
You know,
something.
Laura, I've always...
He's 21.
Huh.
21. He's you can call him sexy, all right?
Interesting.
Troy, focus.
Check out his
I've got
OnlyFans,
a
guys.
triple threat of fighting foxes to show you. This is Tri-Fox, a charming
He's a hot tub
cartoon
streamer now.
brawler where you fight waves
Oh
of
my Lord, I
enemies as
love
one of
that.
3 adaptable combat classes.
I love that Greg knows
Yo,
about
we-
the hot tub
we
streamers.
have
That's
to
something
make
I
that
never
a
thought he would
stream.
know.
Now
No,
it's
we
time
He
to
was
really
hot
don't.
tub
I
stream.
report on Twitch news every day.
Mankind is gone, but the beavers remain. Welcome
Beavers.
to Timberborn. It's a unique city builder where players set out to create the ultimate beaver
Oh my
society.
God,
This
we gotta
involves
get Nick
this
to
is
play
kinda
this with
dark.
Mike.
dams to
Yeah, we
crafting
would
cases.
definitely have some fun with this. When is this
Nick
coming out?
loves beavers.
Oh, there's a
Solid
demo.
work-life
See, you know what's going to be fun
That they
tomorrow,
do,
Tim?
that they
Is
do.
we're going to play all these
So,
demos,
what's
me and
next?
Nick. Like, we're just going to sit there, pick one, and we're going to download the demo, play it. So we'll check that out tomorrow. We'll check it out.
Damn.
What was
Yeah,
that?
tomorrow's stream's going to be fun of checking out all these
What
demos.
I would say if I was playing our next
Damn, Mike, I had
game,
no
which
idea that
is
the
a
Bucks
base-building
tied it up
survival
2-2.
game where you
Tied
hack and
up,
slash your
bro,
way
tied
through
up.
hordes of alien creatures. Look at it.
Oh,
Look at this.
No. I want to hear more from the Rift Breaker.
Okay, maybe after this showcase we're meant to be hosting.
And with that, we've reached the end of our little tour. But remember, you can go hands-on with all of these games right now by visiting the Future Game Show page on Steam. Now,
Yep.
how do we quit this? Is it a...
And do
No,
we?
Wow, that's not... That's...
Are we
okay.
actually in the 3D world if we do that?
This, Laura, can
Or
you
we
help
just
me out?
download the
just
games?
a little bit.
I got you.
That'd be
Okay,
cool.
we're back. Quick note, from here on in, when you see this pop up on screen during a trailer, it means you can visit the Future Game Show page on Steam to play
Oh,
the demo
nice.
and go
Cool.
hands-on with the game immediately.
Adrian!
I was wondering why are you doing a Rocky
God.
thing?
To do that. It's because our next game is all about floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Check
Troy
out this
fits in with
exclusive
our
presentation
brand of
from Steel
bullshit
City
so well.
about Esports Boxing Club.
If this isn't Fight Night and or Ready to Rumble, I don't want it in my life.
It's neither.
Esports Boxing Club.
With over 200
Do they know
fighters
that
already
Smash
signed,
Brothers
we've
exists?
got some of the biggest and most
We have the Paul brothers. We've got fucking that one Fortnite guy.
YouTubers versus TikTokers, and will also be featured. I got Canelo. Okay, that's big.
Do you want to see Chad Johnson and fucking who's that Laker that just knocked out Aaron Carter?
Oh, I don't know if I was going to say Nate Robinson lay down on the mat.
Lamar Odom, Mike, he's knocked out Aaron Carter over the weekend.
What?
That's a thing that happened. You didn't.
I'm going to need somebody to tweet that out at me immediately. Didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I saw Aaron Carter trending, and I clicked on it, and I did not expect to see him get knocked out in a boxing match.
So the movement system in ESBC is all about fluidity, being able to create angles, recreating mannerisms from boxes. The physics system doesn't just rely on animation. This allows us to recreate realistic knockdowns. Even when a fighter's unsteady on their feet, it's not purely animation based. Now we've had professional boxers, professional coaches come into the studio and provide input through motion capture and actually reviewing the game during its development. And now we really feel like we've created a true representation of the sport.
Well, that one game that was coming out to kind of compete with Madden, and it's like, we're all physics. And it's like nothing ever happened with it.
What was that? Axis football?
Esports Boxing Club coming to PC and all major.
It was all like ragdoll. Like everything was ragdoll type shit. No pre-canned animation.
Esports Boxing Club is coming to PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Series S.
Next up, we've got a deeply immersive World War II shooter with over 100 players taking part in epic battles recreated using aerial photography and satellite imagery.
Oh, it is
Let's take a closer look at Hell Let Loose.
Product not yet rated.
Why is that little man in the ring with Lamar Odom? He's tiny. He's a little man.
That's what I'm telling you, dude.
Aaron Carter. Oh, Aaron Carter, you got to be better than that.
Yo, true story, guys. I was trying to get Aaron Carter for Kind of Funny Live 3. And this was before the drugs, before things went really, really bad. But I reached out to try to get it, got a phone number, and I spoke to his mother on the phone.
Wow.
We've delivered 9 enormous
Well, his mom should not have let him step into the ring if she's his manager.
That was what I expected.
Gadgets and vehicles. Well
Lamar's just teeing up on this man while his pants are falling down past his ankles. What's going on here?
Hey, well, you want? I'm sure you can. I give the microphone over here to Golden Boy. He's gonna sit down and talk to you.
Going to be bigger. I'm excited to announce that we're launching out of early access.
What's up, dude? How you doing, man?
With the introduction of the Soviet forces.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Yeah, we had to fix the camera because I'm so tiny. And, you know, Greg is a mammoth man. Do you guys see Esports Boxing Club, by the way? Game of the year.
Is it? That's what we're looking at right now.
25.
Wait, is this still Esports Boxing Club?
We're excited to introduce you to this ever-evolving and expanding World War II experience. We hope you enjoy.
Oh no, this is a World War II game.
At what's to come.
Oh, they moved on already? I missed it. My bad, Alex.
Yeah, it just transitioned.
Sorry, Alex. What we were talking about was Aaron Carter losing to Lamar Odom in boxing.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm all about if they do an Esports Boxing Club and they don't have FaZe Jarvis in it, it will be a massive mistake. You know, really, boxer of the century right there.
We need both Paul brothers.
Forget, you know, Tito Trinidad. Forget Oscar De La Hoya. Forget, you know, freaking Mayweather. FaZe Jarvis. That's who needs to be in that game. Anyway, I'm gonna turn it back over to a real best friend. But I love you guys. Keep kicking butt.
And coming to
Good luck on the rest of the
PlayStation 5
Thanks, guys.
So, Laura, have you ever wanted to play XCOM, but in real time with up to
Jarvis
7
for one goddamn
friends?
second?
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Then you need to
What a
keep
nice
your
young
eye
man.
on this next game.
Hello, my name is Herald Halibut.
I remember when we sat next to Golden Boy at WrestleMania.
Years we have been working on Red Sauce.
We really ruined the
Nick.
experience for him because Nick kept
Nick
fucking
had
with
no
him.
idea who he was.
I kept eating his fries. I hate Nick.
The amount
I
of
hate him.
relationships Nick has ruined for us. You know what I mean? We could be best friends with Phil DeFranco, but Nick had to be funny. Nick had to be funny at VidCon, and here we are.
You are the Executor, a high-class commanding officer with advanced cybernetic capabilities. You were awakened to lead a secret task force that will counter the threat of Stroll mutants and liberate Mars.
That man in the middle was doing nothing right there. What was that all about?
Would have been me.
That's Mike in the hen house up there.
Yeah,
Just trying to blend in, look like you're doing something.
Exactly.
Welcome back, Executor.
Like, you know what I'm feeling right now? What I wish we were playing? The Ascent.
All colonies on Mars.
Man, Greg, I'm happy you're hyped about that. I'm really excited about the Ascent. I can't wait. I think we're gonna have fun with it. And it doesn't sound like it's too long either. We should be able to have some good times and beat it and then go from there. It's gonna be cool.
Take command on the battlefield.
Yeah, I feel like I'm out of sync again. I'm gonna do a disconnect and come back.
Or individual soldiers.
Just do it.
Concentrate fire on targeted locations and carry out supply runs, even during the heat of battle. Recruit your friends to the fight and join in up to 8-player
co-op. Cool.
To save Mars in our name.
I know they hired someone to do the VO, but it kind of sounds like text to speech in a way.
So they wanted, you know?
Possible, maybe that futuristic kind of vibe.
Purge Earth of a mutant invasion in Red Solstice 2's Survivors, which is coming to Steam on June 17th. Our next game is about delivering mail in a sleepy American lakeside town. Let's join Dylan from Gamius.
This is my game. This is my jam.
Yes.
Every shut it, zip it. Let me hear what's going on.
Hi, I'm Dylan from Gamius, and it's great to be here at the Future Game Show. We're currently getting very close to finishing Lake, a game that's set in the 80s.
I want a stream of Greg role-playing
as
hard
Meredith Weiss,
doing this.
who takes a break from her life in the
Like
big
no
city
camera,
to deliver
just
mail in her home.
pure in character.
It's a job.
Here's what
you
I
can
want.
do at
Kevin,
your
can
own
you
leisure,
please order
and
me
you will
a
get to
U.S.
know the
Postal
people in
Service
Providence
uniform
Oaks along the
costume?
way.
I think
And I will wear it while I do
to
this.
share an example of
Well,
an
you know,
activity
a costume,
after your
Halloween
workday is
costume.
done.
I don't know.
Movie night with Angie
Do you want a
from the
sexy
video
version?
store.
This is
Sexier the better.
Ages since I've been to the movies.
Sexy mailman. I'm gonna type in sexy mailman into Google, see what happens.
Thank you.
I'm looking up sexy
which one
postal
will it be?
costumes, mostly shoes. Interesting.
My pick?
That's a bunny. That's Las
All right,
Vegas.
let's
That's
see.
Elvis.
Big Trouble in Little China, Blue Velvet, or The Great Mouse Detective?
Trouble in
Not
Little
looking
China.
Greg.
I'm ready
Greg.
to pick.
Yeah.
The Great Mouse Detective.
Wouldn't have picked you for a Disney.
We can get one for Portillo.
Oh well, let's get in touch with our inner child.
Baby
Won't
UPS
spoil
costume
more,
from ages
and
2
we
to
also
3.
can't say what Meredith will do after spending 2 weeks in
It's not looking
Providence
great,
Oaks,
Greg.
because it's all up to you. Lake is coming first to Xbox and
Hold
PC
on.
this September 1st.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest
I
of the
didn't
show.
know that. Do we know that release date? I don't remember knowing that. That's big for me.
I
at least.
might have had that. I can double check.
It's news to me. It doesn't matter either way.
There's to him. He's happy. He's happy.
All right, let me have something out of this. All right, sorry that Instinction and Grow didn't do it for me, Andy, but I'm gonna deliver some mail and watch movies with my
What kind of a showcase
Oh,
would this be without a new Souls-like? Our next game is a pixelated take on the genre, following a protagonist with a giant.
When I googled it,
obsidian
trying to find a
sword.
picture, the first result was sexy cop costumes are out, and sexy mailman costumes are in.
Yeah, they are.
There was dust.
This is the one I told Tim. Oh
And
yeah, the
from
red
that
cloak.
dust,
Hyperlight Drifter.
The moon was born. Eons of idleness passed before suddenly it shattered. Great celestial chunks cascaded from the heavens. unto
Games
earth.
love doing the shattering
From
moon.
one prodigious shard spawned humanity.
Prodigious.
And from another,
Izzy used to
the
say that a
gods.
lot.
For a great many years,
Prodigious.
balance endured, until a foul and malevolent deity intervened.
Dude, how
Exile
good
spread greed and
did
distrust
fucking
among his
Halo
kin,
look?
compelling
Oh
his
my!
calamitous
Wait to talk to you about it later,
to
Andy.
conquer man. Centuries of servitude passed, until finally, aided by a veiled ally, humanity revolted. The Great Crusade overthrew the old gods, imprisoning them within the sacred walls of the Citadel, at the expense of untold lives. A peace
is this the game? Fuck.
Dude, like, don't ever show games this way. It doesn't work.
From his concealment, conducting atrocious experiments upon his caged kindred. A darkness permeating.
Yeah, like the lore of what you're doing isn't what's grabbing people right now in these things.
And the world of man.
Because they mesh in with all the other games with epic music and a dark world and a universe filled with like it's all the same shit.
Obsidian. And thus a glimmer of hope remains.
You got
oldest souls.
Customize your combat style and boss rush ancient gods when
all right, there's Elden Ring, there's the Dark Souls. Let's fuck it. Here we go.
And now we've got a closer look at the next game from the folks behind War Thunder. Here's Tom from Darkflow Software to guide you through Enlisted.
Oh, you gotta show gameplay of that. That's so disappointing. That was not the same game, by the way. That game was like a top-down by that screenshot. The other game was a side-scroller.
Future Game Showcase, and to an extent the PC Gaming Showcase, are just visual versions of me and Greg and Bless reading the What's Out Today on Games Daily.
Behind our new game, Enlisted.
That is accurate.
It
should just be a blog
post. Shooter with some
could have been an email.
Gameplay quirks.
People love this game.
These are features is the squads mode, where you head into battle with a squad of AI soldiers under your control. You can instruct them on how to react to enemies.
Battlefield, but in
you can
World War II.
Any of them seamlessly.
Yeah, but it's all this like squad switching type shit.
When your entire squad is wiped out.
Okay.
This way, you're
Capture
always
the
kept right in the middle
zone.
of the action.
People are going to be destroying you on mouse and keyboard.
Experience, we have a fleshed out solo mode too, where you will only fight against other players. At its core, Enlisted aims to form a golden middle ground between the more hardcore and arcade-style shooters currently available. Time to kill is kept short. A bolt-action rifle to the chest will down a soldier in a single shot, with submachine guns and pistols taking only a few hits. Vehicles as well can of course be devastating, but have their limitations. Aircraft are restricted to the cockpit view, and crew inside tanks can only use viewports to spot targets, so you'll need to keep your wits about you to really get the most out of these machines.
Good. Fuck the vehicles. We're not trying to have the vehicles too overpowered, right, Mike?
Normandy and
no, F vehicles, man. Get them off the map.
Yeah.
Meet me in the middle with an MP5. Let's see what happens.
Firearms can be improved to increase.
I can't wait to 1v1 people on lockout again.
Specialized perks.
1v1 me, you coward.
Soldiers are able to equip.
You think we're gonna get all the old maps back?
I don't know what they'll do. I want more new maps. I mean, I understand if you do like a seven like old maps, but I want at least. I mean, I'm gonna be generous here. I mean, I want to be big here. I want 15 new maps. Colorful, bright, vibrant, and Halo multiplayer. 15.
No neon.
Yeah, give me like 7.
Give me 7. No,
give me 7. Give me 7. Give me like and another group of 7 old maps.
You'll never be short on targets.
I just feel like we played through all those new maps so fast that it's just like, no, give me more.
Even if you haven't had
give me
time
more.
to fine-tune your skills,
I mean, I'm gonna be playing Halo like 6 hours a day.
It's
gonna be crazy.
The AI, however, are very attentive and react to sound, and not to be underestimated. But that's all we've got time for. Make sure to give it a try yourself by heading over to enlisted.net/join. Enlisted is cross-platform and available now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S, and currently in open beta. New content is added regularly, and no progress will be wiped upon the full release. Once you've signed up, use the code ENLISTNOW for a free bonus on us. I've been
no content will be wiped unless shit fucks up. Then we'll see.
That was Enlisted, which is available now on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Next up, we've got a bullet-time stunt shooter with fully destructible environments. Oh, and the protagonist only has one arm. Let's check out Severed Steel.
It's a fun set of words.
Oh, this is this is the one I was pretty excited about from the.
Yeah, we saw that. Then people were like, "Isn't this just super hot. It was like.
I just like the visual style. It's got a cool thing. They talked about how in one moment, a player threw a gun over enemies, used their sidearm or whatever to fuck them up, and then when they got to the other side, the other gun was fully loaded there to pick up again.
You guys will be able to play this tomorrow, Mike.
Yeah, me and Nick are gonna play this. There's a couple on my list where I'm like, I'm gonna have Nick download these right away. I can't wait.
I just love the bright.
I'll probably tell him he's old and he's bad, and I'll just play instead. Tim is what's probably gonna happen.
Damn.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Call like you see it.
God, Ghost Runner is so good though. God damn.
Severed Steel is coming soon on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Okay, notepads at the ready, because for this next section, we're going to race through 8 exciting upcoming games that deserve your full attention. Here's our Future Hits montage for 2021.
Okay, I might regret asking this, but you want to help me with this next one, Omachow?
Okay. Did you know that Sega recently announced Sonic Colors Ultimate? We've got some exclusive gameplay from a stage that nobody has seen yet. I hope Sonic does okay without me.
Did not regret. Did not regret it.
That was good.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie Golden.
Or could do voices if she wanted to.
America. And I'm excited to share with you an exclusive clip of Tropical Resort.
Did Bless just pop in? Or has he been here?
Please enjoy.
Oh, it just came in for Sonic.
Dude, the soundtrack in this game is just slap after slap, man.
I'm getting frustrated watching this. I just cannot vibe with the way Sonic moves.
No, it's funny, Andy. It's fun. It's fun.
Is Future over? What happened?
No, it's
this Future. Baby. Oh, it is. It's still Future. Okay, well. Sonic is the future. Yeah.
Sonic is the past, present, and future.
How fast he goes.
People call Sonic the inspiration for Zack Snyder's version of The Flash.
All right, I know that.
Greg, Flash is
That's
right.
why he ate that little hot dog
Sonic's
in that
blue.
sequence.
I said inspiration. You know what I mean? You can take inspiration a lot of different ways.
All right.
Not in S rank, you hate to see it.
Get ready
Hate to
for
see it.
Sonic Colors
Hate to see it.
Ultimate, which is racing on to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on September 7th. Moving swiftly on, we've got a new management game from Chucklefish where you play as a powerful artificial intelligence in control of a space station. Do you want to roll the trailer, Troy?
I'm sorry, Laura. I'm afraid I can't do that. I know that
He's
you're
AI.
trying to disconnect me.
Al 3000.
No,
I was gonna say this seems like a great ass game, not because
Starmancer.
of the management portion of it, but the fact that I think Greg would be a good rogue AI,
Yeah, he'd
trying to fuck with all of us.
I like that. Thank you very much. That means a lot to me.
Like, what if we put squids in Andy's toilet this morning? What if we did that?
What a great idea.
I'm not doing bad things. I'm just doing little spooky things. I'm making some videos out of it. Every time.
And he's gonna grab his bowl to get cereal. What if I put a bunch of toads in there? Just cupboard full of toads. I like this art style a lot. Oh, zombies. Oh, this part of the spaceship doesn't look safe.
We're excited to announce today that Starmancer is coming August 5th, 2021, and it's available to wishlist on Steam now.
Laura, ever since that lake trailer, I've been thinking, have you ever wondered about the Postal Service? Like, that there's just so much mail,
Not really, no.
Okay. You're saying you don't know about Jeff and Deborah?
Who are What are you talking
God.
about? I'm just gonna
Oh,
press this button
God.
again and hope it explains everything.
Mike, here you go.
Oh, it will.
This is your bullshit.
What do we got? Show it to me. Oh, yes,
Jeff
it's
and
the
Deborah,
little
they're back.
Kiwi. Yes, it's the Kiwis. We love this game, y'all. We love this game. everybody.
Who's we?
Wake up, me and Nick, dude. We're Jeff and Deborah, dude. We're Jeff and
I'm one
Deborah.
of the developers on Kiwi, and I'm going to
Everyone
show you
that
how
matters
Kiwi
to me and
level
Nick.
changes over the course of the game. So in this room, you're transcribing urgent messages and assembling them ransom note style by
Oh,
stamping
and
them
when
onto
we
the
get to
paper
work
at once.
together, it's gonna be
You'll come
so
back to this
crazy.
room every so often
Kevin
throughout
will
the
be
game, but
screaming
there'll
over
always
us
be a new twist
nonstop.
to change things up. So as summer turns to autumn, now your word fragments are moving around on conveyor belts, and you'll need to chop certain words in half with the descrambler to get the pieces you need. Jeff and Deborah are going to have to deal with all kinds of hazardous work conditions. They got sandstorms during the summer, mayfly swarms. These guys have no respect for personal property. Paranormal activity. This is genuine footage of an actual haunting. In winter, the post office gets hit with a huge blizzard, and now this level becomes about sharing the warmth of a single tiny lantern.
Cassowaries
to break
are
through
a
blocks of ice and
terrifying
keep
animal.
Each other from becoming kiwi sickles.
Or
Little
ostriches,
heroes are
whatever the
gonna
fuck
face
those are.
New challenges every level and in every room of the post office.
They're like
whether they're typing
dinosaurs.
telegrams or packaging shipping
that a
crates
real
or
animal?
helping an octopus sort the mail. It's all in a day's
Like a
work.
cassowary kind of looks like that. Yeah.
Also, you can dress up your Kiwis.
Space
Don't
was
say we
weird.
never did
Oh
that.
shit, dude.
We're releasing Kiwi on August 31st for PC and all major consoles, and we hope to see you at the post office. Thanks for watching.
Deborah.
Can't wait. Can't wait for that one.
All right, you got me, Troy. I'm a believer. Co-op postal puzzler Kiwi is coming to PC and all current console
Oh, was that
platforms on August
was that an emu?
1st, 2021.
See, told you. Next up, we've got.
I wasn't talking about the
Roguelike with an
fucking little
Attitude,
birds.
a
I was
game
talking about the
show
birds on the
show
right-hand side of the
relax
screen.
for Dunkin' on competitors.
It's a kiwi.
Destruction. Will the circle be unbroken? Get it? Find out in this world premiere.
So we didn't watch that Tribeca thing, huh? Everybody got kind of angry at us for not watching it.
Well, I honestly feel like they should have promoted it better because I looked at calendars so often. We all talked, and it was like, where is it?
Ooh, Deathrun TV, okay.
This looks fun.
Twin stick shooter.
It's got like this social aspect to it as well.
That was Deathrun TV.
I like that one.
And you can play the pilot right now
The
by heading
emote of
down
Tim
to
on
the
the
Future
phone
Game Show
pops up.
page on Steam.
Okay, hazmat suits at the ready. Because this next game tasks players with building a team of stalkers to survive a 3D scanned recreation of the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Here's more on what to expect in Chernobylite.
Chernobylite is Jurassic Evolution as well. Just like, it's everywhere.
Wasn't it already in this show?
I thought it was already in this show. It was right at the beginning.
they walked by it and there were codes up.
No, what was that one that looked like it was Stalker, but it wasn't Stalker?
No, that was a different game. That was something else.
A different game? Okay.
Yeah.
That was not Parasite.
You sure it wasn't this?
Parsec.
It was one word. It was Pioneer.
Pioneer.
Oh yeah, Pioneers, right? Yeah.
Dodawaliśmy coraz więcej elementów, które angażowały gracza, które były dla niego ciekawe. Na początku był to taki mały HUD, który gracz sobie mógł modyfikować, ale był całkowicie opcjonalny. Z biegiem gry on stawał się coraz
Throughout the
bardziej
development of the
sensem
game,
gry,
though,
coraz bardziej
base building
jego
became more of a
nadawaliśmy
focal
coraz
point of the
większą
game.
rolę
We also gave
naszym
comrades in the game
towarzyszom.
even
Łatwiej było dać
greater role.
walkę, coraz więcej podpowiedzi.
Don't you hate it when people do like the voiceovers of people's subtitles, but they laugh
Zaczyna się z czymś zupełnie
to make it
innym
seem like
niż
it's
to,
an
z czym się kończy.
actual person talk? I hate that when they act it out. I hate that shit, dude.
Fight to survive when Chernobylite comes to PC on July 28th, as well as Xbox and PlayStation in the summer. If you were lucky enough to catch one of the early access codes during the virtual show floor,
like
you can play
Taskmaster,
Chernobylite right now. But if you missed them, we've also got more codes to give away on GamesRadar.com.
Next up, here are our friends at Team 17 to show us what they've been cooking up with their upcoming
Oh, I like
PC
Team
console
17.
games. Let's take a look.
What do they got for me?
Product not yet rated.
Tell me something fun, party-like game.
Peggy 18.
Bing, bing.
Wait, we said this is all from the same...
Team 17
Publisher?
is the publisher. Yeah, Team 17.
Yeah. A little something to everything. Honey, I joined a cult.
Joined a cult.
Okay.
Ooh, I like this.
I like the look of that. Yeah,
cool.
that's cool looking.
That looks good.
Oh. Do they have 17 games coming out?
Every year.
So much vomiting. Vomiting is like that 1 year bow and arrows were in every game. This year it's vomiting.
And Chernobyl.
Vomiting in Chernobyl, yeah.
Chernobyl and the
Jurassic.
Postal Service.
God.
Radioactive, the... What's that little meter called?
Geiger counter.
Geiger counter, there you go.
Be sure to wishlist any games that sparked your interest on our Steam page. It really does help the developer out. Or you can also head over to gamesradar.com for more info.
Shout out to Team 17. That was a fun little bit, and they had a lot of cool stuff to offer.
Anderson movies to Wallace and Gromit. Let's throw it over to the Slow Bros to talk
Hey,
you through
Wallace
some
and Gromit here.
gameplay from their stop-motion handmade adventure, Herald Halibut.
That's a good name.
My name's Donut, and I'm the director and composer of Herald Halibut.
And I'm Ole, the game's art director.
Oh, we've seen this before.
Herald Halibut is a handmade narrative game about friendship and life on a city-sized spaceship stuck under sea.
I don't remember where, but
50 years since your
done
home,
a showcase
an
on this
spaceship fled an Earth on the verge of
sometime
Cold
this year
War to find a habitable planet on which to preserve the human race. You are Herald, a young lab assistant to the ship's lead scientist, Jean Marot. While most of the other inhabitants have reconciled themselves to a life lived aboard the sunken ship, Marot still works tirelessly to find a way to leave the planet and find a new, drier home. Of course, we don't want to spoil too much of the story.
And here's how I did all the claymation, since y'all were so fucking excited about that other guy doing
to
it.
explore a huge part of the spaceship.
Oh, it must have been the Wholesome Direct or Gorilla.
No, like
Professor will always have
we've seen this
waiting for you.
sometime other than E3.
Will keep you just as busy. It
I
was
don't
very
remember where
important
or
for
when.
us to not only focus on an exciting main storyline, but to create a world full of interesting events and meaningful encounters. The dialogues don't only help you progress in the main story, but also help you get to know more about the many characters that inhabit our world. Weaving through the narrative, you'll run into playful interactions like repairing a broken 3D printer. Your PDA is always available to you for an overview of current tasks as well as messages from other characters.
This is also where Herald's personal drawings are kept, as well as a few more shenanigans. At this point, you might be wondering how we achieved the
Xbox Indie event, says Daniel Hodder, earlier this year.
Building every single thing you see in the game in the real world.
Thank you, Daniel.
We build sets and puppets and then 3D scan everything. We're then able to use motion capturing to create lifelike animations for a huge cast of characters. While the game begins with Herald's mundane day-to-day, mysterious events and a fateful encounter will soon plunge you into a new world.
Is this a Wes Anderson movie? They mentioned it has Wes Anderson influences
from a Rose relaunch
at the beginning.
We're really excited to find out how you like being immersed in
years, chat.
and the field of puppeteering Herald. There's still quite a bit of work to do. So
Andy, you like
all we can
halibut
say
the
right
fish?
now is that Herald Halibut will come
I do.
soonish on
Big
PC,
fan.
PlayStation,
Stuff, right?
and Xbox. You can already wishlist the game on Steam. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Herald Halibut is coming soonish to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Okay, yes, there have been a few gloomy games so far, so we came up with a wholesome chaser. I'm told that the developers came up with something so sweet and so positive that they just had to call it Happy Game. Seriously, if what I'm reading is correct, this one is gonna melt your hearts.
Oh, no.
This is gonna be some fucked up shit. I can tell. Right?
Yeah, it is right off
There
the
is.
bat.
Big baby Groot energy.
Oh yeah, for sure. How do people not like Guardians of the Galaxy 2? They're crazy, crazy. Jesus.
Not worth it, bro.
It seems like it's false advertising.
Huh. Okay, Laura, hope you're still there. Tell me you just watched the same trailer that I did?
Troy, yeah, that was something. What I want to know is who the hell is writing this script?
Yeah, I don't know, but they're telling me that Happy Game is coming to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2021. Oh, and demo is available now if you want to.
Nice.
Have a cheerful jaunt.
You know what?
Land of
Year of the indie, year of the demo also.
Demos
Our
are
next
back,
game is
Andy.
a gorgeous
Demos
are in right now.
puzzle
They're
Back in a
battle
big
following
way.
a young mechanic in a broken world. Pay attention at the end of this trailer for some exciting information about the Minute of Islands release date.
I can already tell this looks cool. Game of the year right here.
4 brothers, bound by eternal purpose. They
Never
all
mind.
broke at the same time.
Damn,
And a girl
Andy.
named Mo.
Actually, yeah, this
She
looks cool.
knows what must be done. When the blight
Adventure
first
Time
came,
vibes.
people began to panic. And now, the spores are taking hold of whatever remains. Mo's family is still here, however. She has been tasked to protect them. After all, she is the bearer of the Omniswitch.
Seems like a lot of reputable outlets are on the same page as I am.
Minute of Islands.
Was that shit? It's already out. Fuck.
Yes, we are excited to announce that Minute of Islands is out now for PC, Mac, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch, and will be arriving on Xbox later this week.
Next up, we've got an update from the folks at Techland, who are fine-tuning the zombie parkour of Dying Light 2. Let's throw it over to the developers who are here to answer some of your questions
In
about
a different presentation.
Well, I'm
going downtown and I'm
gonna.
gonna.
In the PC gaming show.
The video presented in the PC gaming show brings you closer to Aiden's story. What is he looking for, what motivates him, how he ends up in the city, and of course, what happened in the old franchise between both games. This is a bunch of important information about the DL2 story.
Okay, so we know more about the main storylines from the mentioned video. How does the game
How does the game end?
The core campaign?
Side quests are an important part of world building in Dying Light 2. Through
They
these
don't
quests,
stay
you
human.
can decide how the city will look like, thanks to the city alignment system, or bring new opportunities for the citizens. A great example is an opera singer that Timon mentioned in developers AMA. Some citizens will support your decisions, some of them will not. But it's up to you to decide how the city should look like. We have a lot of game activities prepared for our players, but at this stage we want it to be a surprise for you.
How seamless is the co-op experience? Would you say that the best way to experience Dying Light 2 is with a friend?
It could be. What is cool about the co-op is that it gives you an opportunity to see how the world changes when your friends make different decisions than you. In co-op you can walk in their shoes to experience all those differences. But really there is no just one way to play Dying Light 2. It's up to you guys.
How are you improving the story for Dying Light 2?
I know we all have great fun killing infected, but we also want to give you a deep, thought-provoking experience that will let you be immersed in the DL2 world for long hours. On top of that, thanks to the choices and consequences mechanics, the story will be shaped differently depending on the way you play.
You've promised a great open world that feels alive. How is it going?
Yeah, well, as you can imagine, Dying Light 2 is full of infecteds, but it's also full of humans, with their everyday life activities and purposes.
Are you gonna play this, Greg?
We are building Dying Light 2 around the simple rule: ground is death and roof is
No, probably not.
Is that
I enjoyed Dying Light 1 enough and played a lot of it at that time, but I never finished it, and this has just been gestating so long that I just cannot get excited for it. If it gets closer and there's nothing else going on and they give me a code or I hear people review it and they really liked it, then I would give it a look. But at the moment, it's just such white noise that I don't think it'll do it. You?
No, fuck. No, I mean, well, possibly the co-op.
Scary, right?
Possibly the co-op stuff.
See, I think
scary games with
for me
friends
it'll be like
is a lot cooler and more fun.
Xbox Series X and S and PC on December
Yeah, I don't know.
2nd.
At this point, we saw an E3 demo for it 2 years ago. That seemed cool, where you could change like the universe based on what you did. But yeah.
Give you an exclusive look.
Plus, it'll be December. I'll be a month and a half into having a kid, maybe 2 months into having a kid, and I'll just want to play Back 4 Blood, and I'll be like, kid, get the fuck out of here, go in the garden. And Jen will go to bed, and I'll lay the child in the garden, then I'll play video games. Nobody tell Jen.
I don't have a garden. You know what I mean by the garden.
Find one and lay down in it.
We've seen this at a Nintendo event before,
and I'm
I
the
think.
co-CEO.
And we saw it earlier.
Yeah, we saw this already.
Or Gorilla, I believe.
Gorilla, yeah.
Big
Right
YouTube
now,
blog
we're
energy.
working on Adeoye World. It's our stunning.
No, wait.
action
Actually,
platform.
this was
You're gonna meet quirky characters on a magical road trip through Radland.
Blessing was
And
here,
of
so
course,
it wasn't
add a ton of new
Day of the
skate moves.
Devs.
Good looking.
Was it Koch?
No, it wasn't Koch.
No. There's too much gameplay for
This
this.
would have
to come.
brought the hype for Koch.
I think
As
we're
a
pronouncing
studio,
that cock,
we've
right?
spent over a decade on flow state games. They transport you into a state of total focus
Just flow
and immersion.
state. I
and it's
love
something
that.
we very much continue to build on with Adeoye World.
Look at this kid getting there. Ash Ketchum out here just doing
If you've
stunts.
played
Absolutely
previous games,
getting
this
it.
is
When
the
are we going to be able to
wholesome
play
one.
this?
You're going to slam a bunch for
Yeah,
free.
this was that wholesome.
So for players who want it, that challenge is very much still there. New players,
You can play this on your phone, right?
The game will welcome you with open arms. And
I
ensure
believe
that we
so,
can get
Kevin.
You up and riding in no time.
Thank you, Mike.
Ultimately, we've managed
I
to
believe
make
so.
failure part of the fun. Yeah, you're gonna get
Ollie.
knocked down, but when you finally nail that line, it tastes just that much sweeter.
Might have been an offering on that Apple Arcade back when they
There's
tried to
just so
push
much
that
more
out.
flow to the
And people
game.
still talk
We've
about
even
Apple
added
Arcade?
Grabs, wall rides,
Nah.
firecrackers,
Apple is.
split routes, right to
Apple
I
left.
get
does, okay.
notifications all the time. Get a free trial. Get a free trial. I'm like, motherfuckers, I've done the
There's
free
a
trial.
range of visually and mechanically distinct areas to explore.
This-
Yeah, but you're good
this
to go
looks
again,
hot.
my guy.
It doesn't let me. It keeps saying like get the free trial. I'm like, stop, give me a new message. Tell me to buy the thing. I'm not gonna do that, but
Adeoye World
Yeah,
is
it's
coming
like
to
your
figure out
heart,
your
you know?
customers, you know what I mean?
Xbox One, Xbox
Look at the
Series
muscular. I
X,
remember that
Nintendo
we talked
Switch,
about him
and
being
Got a
on
yoked
steroids.
seagull.
Big
Look
eyes.
Yeah, we love the
wish list
seagull.
it now.
Was Nick here? It's like a fever
Would have been
dream.
cool if
That
we.
was Adeoye
Would have been
World,
cooler
which is
if we got a
coming to
demo
PC
onto
and
this.
all current console platforms
It's
this
just the
winter.
demo.
Just be happy you got what you got.
Next
all right?
up, we've got a new game from the team at Odd Bug Studio, creators of PSVR's The Lost Bear. This animated story
You think
trailer
this is
will
gonna go for
introduce
much
you
longer?
to the world of Tales of Iron. And something tells
got
I
like
bet
10
it's
more
got
minutes.
another 30 minutes.
One thing you can get on Apple Arcade, Hyperlight Drifter.
Oh.
It's available on Apple Arcade.
Tim, have you ever played Hyperlight Drifter?
Works really
You should
well.
play it on Apple Arcade. Maybe get it.
You could, yeah.
And he's
If
got
it was on like
highlights.
Switch or Vita, maybe I'd play it.
Tim, check the. Hold on, Tim. I don't know if you are you looking.
yeah, dude, that's a lot of lights drifting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Real good video game. You could play. Controls great with a controller. Like if you do a Bluetooth kind of DualShock or
How's it,
whatever you
how's it
want.
control with touch?
I can lend you my iPad. I can lend any of you my iPad if you want to.
Whence they came.
Check it out.
What's this game? Hyper?
Andy,
Families flourished, and the magnificent
Andy, what are the trophies like?
climbed ever higher toward the sky.
Ooh, I haven't looked into trophies,
But as time passed,
but I'll look
King
into
Raz
them
the
for
Savior
you.
grew old, and
Oh,
the
Andy, they
kingdom
don't have it on
vulnerable
Android.
once more. His people
Yeah, it's
grew
only
anxious.
iOS.
Some
Can you talk to someone
But it
about
run-
that?
faint odor
But it
in
runs
the
at like the super high frame rate.
had returned with
120?
a
Talk to you guys later.
vengeance.
So yeah,
Commencing
Bye,
a
Greg.
body of unfathomable
Or no, it
scale,
uses like the super high
he burned
res of the
everything in his
iPad.
path towards the crimson
Alright, that's
keep.
not quite where it should be, huh?
King Ratus gazed down upon his withered claws,
Yeah,
barely
fix
able to hold
that.
the crown. He had little hope of
Ew.
wielding his sword.
His face looks
So it
like
was decided
like Redwall,
the crown
the
should
books.
pass to Whiskers New. Arise, young prince, for the kingdom needs a hero. And so, your tale begins.
So zoomed in, Andy.
Question the reign of the Iron Frog.
No, Andy, don't fuck
anyway,
with it.
in
I'm
Tales
trying
of
to fix
Iron,
it.
which is coming to PC and all current console platforms.
Andy, you know why it's doing this?
Andy.
You know why it's
Our
doing
next
this? You
segment is
can't
from
see
Polish
it.
Studio Movie Games and hosted
When
by
I try to
God of
zoom
War
in,
Yeah, the
and
overlays
Instant
all
Metal
off.
director David Jaffe, who recently joined their
Yeah, they don't
supervisory
match
board.
with the other settings, which is really upsetting. And
well,
I don't
hello,
understand
fellas.
why.
It's me, David Jaffe. Great to see you. God Award.
No, but I'm looking at like the overlay, and it looks like it's.
I know, Andy. I'm trying to work on it, and you're hurting me right now.
These guys, they've hooked up with this great company. You have to have heard of them.
It's because I have this folder in 2 different
houses
scenes
in the business. They worked on The Witcher. They worked on Love, Death, and Robots. We're making a brand new game, the biggest game we've ever done, by the way. That's all about crime and mob and mafia and different time periods. It's going to be great. But for today, settle in, babies. These are the brand new games coming very soon.
Game.
From movie
Don't tease me like that.
The reset transform.
Man, this is one of the coolest games I've played in the last year. It's what turned me on to movie games in the first place. What you're looking at is the M-rated, console-friendly version of the erotic horror cult classic. It's a first-person action-adventure game.
Erotic. Yeah, you got our attention now.
Andy, get your eyes out of there.
I love this
That's
game.
nasty. No one wants to see that.
Game number 2 is called Fire Commander. It lets you step into the shoes of the only real-life superheroes we got, the first responders. This game is my childhood fantasy come to life. This game took me totally by surprise. You're trapped in the wilderness, freezing, hungry, and now you're starting to go a little bit insane. Man, you start seeing all kinds of crazy stuff out there.
My guy.
Winter Survival
Don't eat the
Simulator
blueberries.
coming soon. Have a great E3.
They
Have
poisonous?
A great future games. I miss
Every
you guys.
time.
I'll see you soon.
Is that man just chugging vodka?
That's blessing during Resident Evil.
Thanks
God,
to
it took
David
so
Jaffe.
little
and
to
check
get
out
him to chug
GamesRadar.com for more
the
about
whiskey.
movie games.
I know. I
upcoming
was very
titles.
surprised by that full glass.
This next presentation comes from the folks at Xseed Games, the makers of Story of Seasons and Rune Factory. Here's a look at their most exciting current and upcoming projects.
Take some down right there. There it is.
I'm gonna go say hi to Moose for a second. I'll be back.
Yeah, we're here. This is one, like, when this ends, I'm gonna have to stand up and walk down the block like Andy. I just have to get up. These past 2 hurt.
Yeah, they were really long, and I don't think they need to be this long.
No, I think these are the ones that you would skip and just check out the IGN articles about them. You know what I mean? What's the rundown? Oh, okay, here's some.
Yeah, and it's
that
like,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
This has 6 things that I'm interested in. And it only took me 15 seconds to absorb that knowledge. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if we do the same rankings again on Gamescast, like what we talk about with the presentations and stuff. You know what I mean? Like what y'all really think of this?
Yeah, I was about to come in and ask how's it going with this, but it sounds like
it's still going.
Tiring.
It's still going. Yeah.
It hurts, blessing. It hurts.
Not much.
I'm tired
not much
too.
interesting at all.
I mean, there's a good amount of stuff we've already seen. I think that's the tough part here is now when we get into these like indie game showcases as well. It's like they've already shown a bunch of these the day before. So you're not really standing out with your 3 titles that nobody's ever seen.
Or 2 days before.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, like they said.
I mean, you got to really have something special here to show to wow everybody to want to be part of see your showcase here.
Huh. That's not what it's supposed to be, is it? Reset transform. Okay, that's better. Let's put it back. Right there. That's pretty good. And did you flip your camera?
No.
Huh.
Dude, Kevin, I asked the same thing yesterday. It looks like you did, didn't it? Doesn't it?
Well, sometimes Discord just flips it for us. It's just something Discord likes to do on its own. This squirrely little fuck.
Tam, if you're there, I will be super excited. You know that, Tam. Also, we got to make sure Tim's excited for it about it because he didn't know about it at one point. So
we
got to
also
make sure
didn't
Tim's
really
in the know.
Yeah, we also didn't really know about the Tribeca thing, and that's where they showed more information on Kana, Bridge of Spirits, and I'm kind of sad we didn't make sense. Kev, are you gonna flip me though? Because I think in the other one I'm facing the game.
I don't know what the other one is, but I'm gonna flip you right now.
Yeah, because if you go to the other presentation, I should be facing the correct.
What
way.
other presentation? What are you talking about?
Or the other 5 layout or 4 layout or whatever.
Yeah, I mean I've been flipping them, but the problem is, see, sometimes it's you're here, and then other times like Greg will be in the 3-1, and they're alphabetically different, and his camera might be flipped in a different way. so it moves around the arrangement
next game
and
is a
reflips it and unflips
RPG
it.
with twin-stick shooter elements set in
There's
a retro
a lot of moving
sci-fi
parts,
world.
you know?
Here's a new gameplay trailer
Moving
from
parts,
Ventura,
Kev. A lot of
Lost
moving
Haven.
parts.
I ate a lot of Chinese food, guys, and I don't feel great. If I'm being totally honest. Mike looks ready to like pass out. Mike, you doing all right?
I'm like, yeah, I'm doing great. I was thinking about all the chais that I drank today, and even these games can't keep me up like the chais can, you know? Because I probably had I've had 80 ounces of chai now, and I still have one more to go.
Lost Haven is coming soon to PC
Mike, you need to
and
tag
all
out.
platforms.
I'll turn
And you
on my
can sign
camera.
up
I can
to
take
play
your
the
place.
closed
Oh,
alpha
no,
that
I mean,
launches on
this is
July
supposed to end in
21st
literally
now.
4 minutes, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, at this point, it's not the games. It's
it's just been a
we've
lot.
been on
Yeah.
camera since
We've been live for a long time.
9:30.
Long time.
Like I had to get
long
off.
time.
It's
I
just a
really
lot.
had
Here's
to like get
developers
off.
Mark Webley, Ben Huskins, and Gary Card to tell you all about it.
Not
and give
like
you a first
that.
look
Oh
at
shit!
gameplay.
Hold on. Fucking A, where'd it go? There it is. Sneaky little fuck. Oh fuck.
2 Point Campus again.
Hold on. Explain to the kids what's going on. They can't see it.
It's 2 Point Campus, everyone. The makers of 2 Point Hospital have now made a university sim. So if you ever thought to yourself, hey, I would love to make my own college with my own rules and crazy hijinks, you can make 2 Point Campus, y'all.
Do next campus and the idea of running
2 Point Hospital though is pretty fun, so I recommend you do that. Did you notice that I turned off my lights, Kevin? That's how I was feeling. I was like, man, I got to get the heck out of these lights for a minute.
Yeah, it's pretty dim in there, but I mean, it looks fine.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be fine for 5 more minutes. It'll be fine. I'll turn them on when it's needed.
Honestly, the cameras that we have, these A6400s, are really good, even in low light. You get a little
Can you believe that?
Campus is taking everything we learned.
See behind you, it's not quite as. It doesn't matter. It looks great.
The important thing.
You recommended me get this one, Kevin, way back in the day. You remember that?
I know.
Can you
If you
believe
had
that?
waited, we would have bought it for you.
I know, right? All I needed to hold out for a couple more months.
We've got something
Yeah, it was
called
like 2 months.
Smart Brush, for example, which allows you.
We told you, and you're like, oh no, I got it.
Interesting
I'm like,
shape
I can't put Greg out like that. Greg's having a kid. Can't put him out.
It's just really easy to paint the world you want.
So it's really simple to drag out a courtyard.
What's everybody out there in the chat? We've seen a lot. There's been a lot of similar games, Blessed, that we're going to talk about. One of them that we've seen is a lot of sim games. A lot of sim games. I want to know, what's everybody's favorite sim game? Is it a city builder? Is it a park builder? Is it the Sims where you actually play the sim? Is it a power washer or like job sim? Let me know what you think. And then as well, Blessing, notice there's a lot of top-down hack and slash, like pixelated art games that we've seen recently in this indie world. Do you notice that? Like Hades, but like we've seen a lot of those too. A lot of them. About 10 of them this week.
Yeah, I mean, when you're able to make a good one of those, you're able to bring in probably a pretty sizable audience.
Andy, you're not in the camera.
That was 2 Point Campus, which is coming soon.
Also, how many times has 2 Point Campus come up in the last 5 days?
4.
Is this at least like the 3rd or 4th time we've seen it?
That's a good sign. Here's Leo to tell you all about Project Ferocious.
Blessed,
We saw a dinosaur game for a minute.
I'll say that the only simulation game that I ever really got into was
Yeah, let me know.
game dev story or game dev something.
Oh, game dev. Okay.
It was a cell phone
dev
game.
simulator.
Oh,
It was on mobile.
Oh.
And I would make my own. I made my own franchise. Kevin had to hire the right people. They may have been more expensive, but you'd rather have the game getting high reviews. You know.
Yeah, good call. Got to have 8s or above. That's the rule. When we made wine, you got to have 8s or above in the wine world, or else they won't buy your wine.
Do wines get rated on a 10 scale system?
Yeah, 10 scale system in the wines. Yeah.
I can't tell if this is a video game or your family sold wine for a while.
Kevin,
Like,
you were literally on the stream when we made wine.
The hell are you talking about? What the fuck is he talking about?
It is day 3092 of E3, everybody.
This is our 17th show. We're reacting.
The day.
When do we make wine?
More
What
dinosaurs.
game
I
did we
like
play?
100 days for the 100th stream. More dinosaurs always in video games.
100
Far Cry,
days for the 100th
make
stream.
dinosaurs.
I don't think I was here that day.
Do Far Cry
That was a
Jurassic
Barrett
Park.
day. You asshole.
Was it Bear Day?
Yeah.
Because
I missed it.
Because you bring the energy. Don't tell Barrett that because I like Barrett
Oh my God, you know that hurts him. Like he's sitting at home watching this stream, being hurt right now by one of his favorite people.
Mike, I love you so much.
Black and White were really fun games. I really liked Black and White. Can I still play those? Like, they're not on Steam, are they? I don't think they are. Every time I type it in, I never see that. Project Ferocious. Get eaten by a shark.
Project Ferocious is targeting a 2023 release date and coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
There's all these Dino games, and none of them are Ark with Sir Vincent Diesel.
Had a drunk one-night
He
stand
hasn't
with
been
Super
served.
Meatball.
And, like, we shouldn't just throw that around, okay? Because
He
he might be.
has.
No, he hasn't.
Patrick Wilson gave it to him.
For some reason.
I don't think that's true. I don't think
I
Patrick
misspoke.
Wilson is knighted.
Definitely meant to say Patrick Stewart, but you know
Okay.
what? Fuck it.
Is Patrick
Kevin, I've been
Wilson-
working on this. I've been working on this. All right. Let's begin what is and what forever will be the Roper Report. Do you think that's a worthy successor?
Now, I feel like you gotta do it louder.
Okay.
And
Andy, you
also
want me to
key.
keep you up? I can
Thinking
keep you
yeah,
up.
yeah, do it, Blessing. Yeah, you do it. You do it.
Maybe pluck them.
Today we're brought to you by Credit Karma, but I'll tell you about that later. For now, let's begin with what is and forever will be the Roper Report.
Watch out for war cry challenges when it stops to
It's time for some news. We have 5 stories today.
on PC this summer.
Kevin.
Up next, we've got another.
No, Andy wanted a shot.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play it on guitar.
No, I can't do that.
You gotta play it on guitar, bro.
Baker's dozen.
Yep.
Yeah, Andy, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hated that so fucking much.
Because you're getting because automation's taking over, Kevin.
No, man, because it was trash. All right, you get that shit out of here. All right, get it out of here.
Talented fingers out of this call.
It did
Those
have some
talented
YYZ.
fingers away.
Or YZZ? Is it which version is it? YYZ, right? YYX. YYZ.
YYZ?
vibes.
The
Yeah.
Rush song?
Yeah, it sounded like that, right? Tom Apsley said that.
Oh, this guy's just opened his
shit,
window,
there it
just
is.
spying
It
on
always
people.
reminds me of the first Ninja
Dang.
Turtle movie.
I'm into this.
Tim,
Why?
you know what part I'm talking about? Because like when they're showing the like fucking kids thing, they play something that's slightly similar, and that's enough for me.
Got it.
Andy, you know what I'm talking about. You just rewatched the TMNT one.
I remember. I forgot all of them. Kevin.
Just
Did you hear me talking about the voice cast earlier, Andy?
No.
TMNT 2007 that you're about to watch tonight for interview tomorrow.
Oh no,
I
I've watched some of it at the gym.
2007.
The voice cast is insane. April O'Neil is Sarah Michelle Gellar. Leonardo is James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Ratchet. Raphael is Nolan North.
Oh shit.
Casey Jones is Chris fucking Evans.
Wow.
And the bad guy is Patrick Stewart.
Oh, that's right. The bad guys. I knew that.
What the hell?
I watched the first like 40 minutes at when I was on the treadmill, and I forgot that we have to watch the rest of that tonight.
The mystery yourself when it lands on PC
You know what I
and
mean?
all
Respect the
current console
knighthood.
platforms autumn 2021.
And with that, we're
Exactly. He didn't get knighted to not be called sir.
Right. Yeah.
Whoa, hold on. Surely this can't be the enemy.
There's one more thing.
Showcase.
Nope, sorry, Troy, that's
Come on,
it.
wrap it up. There it goes.
Just kidding.
I knew it. All right, let's see it.
This needs to be big.
Wait,
This needs to
that
be
looks like a
massive to pull us back
World
in.
premiere.
Okay. Made 3. Sexy movie.
This is gonna be. Oh, this is gonna be some sort of FMV murder mystery.
It's gonna be like telling lies. Oh
Yep.
shit! It is like
Oh,
telling
yep.
lies. What the fuck?
I'm mortified. Oh. Immortality.
Immortality. What a cool word.
That's really awesome. I wasn't expecting this.
My name is Marissa Marcel. I'm 17 years old, and it's my dream to be an actress.
And that really is all we have.
That's all we got, huh?
Be sure to head to gamesradar.com for more coverage and updates.
Well, people love Telling Lies, man. It's good.
Telling Lies is awesome.
And Her Story.
And Her Story. Both of those are really good games.
Yes, and thanks to our headline partners, WD Black, and of course, all of our many talented developers and industry partners.
Oh, I turned them
all
down.
Of this
That's why they're so quiet.
And of course, for everyone tuning in at home.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed today's lineup, and mark your diaries because the Future Game Show will be returning in August.
I'm Laura Bailey.
And I'm Troy Baker.
What?
And this has been the Future Game Show.
Think we'll be back in less than a month and a half? No, we're good.
Mike, by that time, the future will be the past, okay?
You don't need to see it again. I'll just say it for everybody out there. You come back in December. I'll see you in December, 6 months from now.
That's being generous, dude.
Exactly. 365 days from now, if I'm really feeling it.
All right, wrap it up. Somebody end the, wrap up the video.
This has been the Future Games Show. Thank you so very, very much for hanging out with us today for all of the E3 shenanigans. We will be back tomorrow. We will be back Tuesday, and we will never stop doing all of this. But we're going to be back today, even with the Kind of Funny Games cast, giving our grades and reviews to every single showcase we've watched, including Microsoft, including Square Enix, including the Future Games Show. But I love you guys. Thank you for giving me a nice background of music for this beautiful outro. Until next time, goodbye.